Hello and welcome everybody to 2003. 2003 saw... The thing that I remember about 2003 was that it was right after Tiger Woods' knee surgery. So in 2002, I think it was in December, like November, it was right around the holidays, Tiger Woods had his knee drained or something. I was just like, wow, that's pretty intense. And yet, in 2003, Tiger Woods won the most tournaments out of everybody with 5. But Mike Weir won the Masters, Jim Furyk won the US Open. You know, so it was kind of an average year for Tiger, but that was the beginning of his problems. I mean, there was a lot going on. Ping came out with the G2. TaylorMade came out with the 580 XD driver. Callaway comes out with the Great Big Bertha 2 driver, which I'm looking at right now. It's right. I have one right behind the camera. And they came out with the matching irons. The Steelhead X-16. Look at this lovely blue. We should get this under. This is so beautiful. I want to get this under the review table and have a closer look. On the review table. It's not under. It's going to be on the review table under my camera. So identifying features are found here on the aft portion. You can see the cavity. It is notched with little embellishments on either side. 2 lines on either side of that notch, giving it like action, like you would expect in like a comic book. And then a matching shape here. Oh, by the way, notice this cavity is undercut. So you can see there's actually, it's hollowed out behind this little portion. And then the insert. The insert is amazing. So before we start, the color is blue, but if you look in the reflection, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's actually X-16 like micro etched into, or etched lightly into this back plate, which I really like. There's also like it almost, when you hold it up in the right light, it looks like there's a holographic X in the middle as well. I'll see if I can get a picture of that outdoors, maybe at the end of the video, but there's kind of a holographic look to this as well. So it's very three-dimensional looking and very interesting. The Callaway and Steelhead are actually raised above it, so you can actually feel it with your finger. So it says Callaway Golf, the brand right here, followed, that's curved, and then we have this curved portion down here, with the dot, Steelhead X-16 dot. Very interesting. And then, the rest of this is chrome. The cavity is actually like some sort of painted matte finish, but the rest of it's chrome here, except for the face. So you can see the iron number right here, in this case the 6, bore through hosel, shaft through hosel design, however you want to say it. Top line, look at that. Looks very forgiving. You can see the iron number right here. The grooves. There's a groove on the sides of the groove to frame it nicely. It looks really clean. It looks good. Toe profile. There's a little bit of forgiveness here on the leading edge here. And then looking at the heel profile, we see the very small little S2H2 style ferrule, which Callaway loves putting on these style clubs. This one has a graphite shaft. This is just the Callaway branded. Let's see if we can show you. Callaway branded regular flex system CW75. What's that? Callaway 75, whatever. And then this is just an aftermarket Royal Grip. Let's look here. Royal Grip here. This says Royal Grip Extreme V, which I guess is the branding for this particular grip. So there you have it. A lovely looking club, but how does it feel on the range? Callaway X-16 irons. When I was getting into golf after a few years, these were at the top of my, oh my gosh, the most beautiful irons ever made list, because they have this blue insert right here. The Tour ones had less offset, which I like the look of more, but I like the look of the back of this one the most. And so I was always like, I want a set of these. And this has actually been out on the range before. So is this a case of never meet your heroes? Let's find out. All right, so I'm going to be aiming for that red and white flag. Straight ahead-ish. Wherever that is for you guys. Camera might not be perfectly lined up, but that's where I'm aiming. I'm expecting it to go left, because that's my natural shot shape. Can I blame the wind? Yeah, the wind's also going from right to left. Yep, exactly what we wanted to see. On TV, I'd be like, the wind really got hold of that one. But no, that's pretty normal. All right, I'm gonna hit this one a little bit straighter. I'm gonna try to anyway. I have mixed results when I try to hit something straight. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. So one of the complaints about offset clubs is they're hard to work. I don't know about that. Let's try. Should I try to fade one? Let's see if we can fade slice one of these bad boys. There it is, fade right into the wind. Huge offset, whatever. I'm gonna hit a knockdown. It will probably hook, which is pretty normal for a knockdown for me. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. That was so penetrating. Oh my goodness. These are a revelation. You know what the last club I hit was the James Spence Niblick. If you watch that video, I actually pulled this club out and compare the length. This one's about 1/2 inch longer. I'm just gonna hit one more, just normal swing. Again, expecting it to go a little bit left, because I'm not gonna do anything special. Little divot on that one. So, it is, you know, a lovely club. I think we need to talk about the Callaway Steelhead X-16 Tour version before I pass judgment on this one here on the range. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Steelhead X-16 blue variety.
No, no, no. It's totally out of focus. This club is just below average. It's not balanced properly. The shafts are no good. It's terrible to reshaft. Callaway hit an all-time low with these. That's what people tell me, okay? But I'm so biased. I love these so much. I love them. I almost hit myself in the face with one of these. So I love these so much. I was giving it a hug. Give me a break, all right? Because they're beautiful, all right? Now, I hate that. I hate that, okay? Because I talked to, back in the day, okay, imagine 10, 15 years ago, Taylor Swift was just becoming popular, and I was talking to somebody I knew about Taylor Swift, and they were like, I love her music. I'm like, what's so amazing about her music? Is it the beat? Do you like the country? Do you like the blues drivers on her guitar? And then they're like, no, what? No, she's hot. I was like, okay, but you said you liked her music. So what about her music do you like? Oh, because she's hot. So you don't care for her music, you just like looking at her. No, she has good music. It's just like, okay, I can acknowledge, you know, huge hits, no question Taylor Swift is an amazing performer, an amazing artist, hardworking, all that, yes. But please acknowledge that she's hardworking and has talent instead of just, oh, she's hot, okay? So I'm that same person. Well, can you hit this better than anything else? Well, I can hit it the same. So it's just an average club. Probably. You know me, I'm on this channel. I almost said a website. On this channel, I'm not about data. I'm not about testing clubs. You need so much data. And you take all of those data and you analyze it and you pick it apart and you can say, oh, this one's 1% better. So everybody go by that. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that 1%. Here's another. Okay, so this just barely happened to me just today. We had this discussion. We have a little oven. It's not huge, but it's not tiny. And the discussion is, well, maybe we shouldn't buy a full turkey for Thanksgiving this year. Have you guys had this discussion? Maybe it'd be more efficient just to buy like a turkey breast and just roast that, or buy some sliced turkey and just warm that up. And that way we're not wasting, we don't have all the bone structure of the turkey. We don't have, you know, the thighs that nobody's going to eat. Is it the thighs that nobody eats? Either way, it's be more efficient to do that. And it's not going to fit in our oven. You know, we're in a new house and, you know, whatever. And so I was just like, I'm buying a full-on turkey because I'm an emotional purchaser, right? I'm an emotional consumer. See where I'm going with this? And so I bought it, and I was just like, look, it'll fit. Put it. I'm going to take a pic. Yeah, it fits in our oven. And I'm like, yes, we're having a full turkey, if for no other reason than just because it's an emotional thing for Thanksgiving. It's not a huge turkey. It's only like there's like 20
It was right around 20 pounds, 22 pounds, something like that. Not huge, you know. And that's what I felt about this. It's a turkey. It's not just efficiency. We're not just going to buy a ham, a small ham, just to barely enough food just to barely feed us. We're feasting here, right? Emotional. That's how I feel about this. I acknowledge, you know, I don't have any data to support their claims when people tell me this is just an average club or below average club. You know, and I actually get it confused with other things. And I shouldn't, because it's pretty distinctive, because there's the iron number right there. So, all right, I'll just peel back the curtain a little bit here. So I was going to make this video. I come into my review room. I look down. I'm looking for this rounded top edge. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any other distinctive features here. So I'm just looking for that round top edge. And I see it. I'm like, immediately, you know, there's one with kind of the face open, sitting down. And I can see this angle of it. And I'm just like, oh, there it is. I pick it up. Pick it up, look, oh, there's the rounded top edge. That has to be it. It's sitting with its face open. Oh, look, this is it. This is the Callaway. I pick it up. Whoa! This is not it. Surprise, it's the Super S Adams Idea. 6-iron, also a 6-iron. So much for that distinct, you remember how I talk about the distinctive look? Maybe it's not that distinctive. But to me, that cutout right there, it's recessed and like, there's the cutout behind here, and the color. And I love these like silver dots right here. It looks like it was riveted to the iron. It's not, but it looks like it. I still love that look. Am I still babbling on about this? Either way, I love this club. But as far as like, you know, would I recommend this for everybody to go play? No, probably not. It's just a me thing. I love it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what everybody else tells me. It's just an average blah club. We'll see. As usual, thank you to my patrons. I really appreciate your support. On Patreon, I just post a few behind-the-scenes pictures and updates and things. So it means a lot to me that the patrons stick with me and help support this channel. I'd also like to invite you to my Amazon shop. It's that time of year where we have lots of gifts we're buying for people, and we make wish lists. Please visit my Amazon shop. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. That's how it helps this channel. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content. I am the Vintage Golfer.